life was just, man, it was like carefree.
Yeah.
And it was a time of it was a time of naivety, is what I'm saying, because we standing out there with all these drugs and guns, not knowing all the years and the consequences behind the shit.
Oh, right.
Because I did not at all. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, selling dope was legal. You know what I'm saying? Carrying guns and shit. Like, that shit was legal. I kept a sack of dope, and you know what I'm saying? Just be standing out there drinking, selling dope.
I remember those times, man, where they, like you said, the movie theaters were cheap.
Yeah.
Right? And then Friday nights, when there wasn't a new movie playing, you could go in and watch all the old Kung Fu movies and the Bruce Lee movies. They did Black Belt Theater.
Black Belt Theater.
So we would go and pay like $1.25. They'd give you a free thing of popcorn. And you sit down and watch 6 hours worth of movies.
That was just, remember the budget?
Yeah. So I'm saying.
The budget?
Yeah.
It used to be going down, man. When I was in high school, that was like, was like the best years. Them little, what I was, 90, 94, you know what I'm saying? Them was like some fucking years, man.
Jessica, the
everything
Avalon,
was new. Yeah. Wu-Tang came out, Carl Kanai. Everything was just like, motherfucker, the basketball uniforms changed.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It was
me sit down.
Right.
OGs was geeking me up back then. They wasn't telling me sit down. They like, try this gun.
That's how they do too, because that's how they did me. Right. I had homies, man, that, and I always tell them, you know, how much I admire them for that, because it was dudes that I know who was really in the streets, like selling big dope and was still going to school, still went to college. Graduated college, you know, having birds. I could report, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, I think too, though, back then, there was so much money, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. And at that time, some people took it and reinvested it and went from doing, got killed. The last brother remained money. They came and killed him. So, and that's how it started. But the thing is that it's the you know how hey man, let me flip that money for you.
Right. Because you flip that's like to make sure he understood. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is not TV shit. You just cannot do shit and expect nothing to happen from it.
This is not a game.
You're right. This is real life. Do not think a motherfucker won't come kill you.
Right.
Once you a man and you realize that, you could do a lot better out here. You could move a lot better that it can happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You have to be aware. I was at one time, maybe like all young men, wasn't aware that it could happen.
It's wild.
So I was super tough, super bad, and then people start shooting my ass. You know what I'm saying? Then it was like, oh, you know what I mean? Let me relax a little bit. I never really did till I was like, that last jail stint is what it was whack. There was a lot of groups here, and you was either super gangster or clever. You know what I'm saying? On those lines. But the rap was hard. It was all killer.
That burned my skin on the inside.
It take everything, you know, because this is my thing. The sin to get played on there, you know what I'm saying? So if you ain't getting played in the industry or nothing, like Phil got it, you know, they call, you know what I'm saying? I'm around. I hop on a song here and there, but when shit go bad, come to you and tell you, don't play no local shit. Don't play no local music. I can remember it was a club in the hood. Use of fun, yeah. Because one thing y'all got to know about the industry or any of that is they inflate prices and they deflate ages.
Hey, right.
You know what I mean? So, like, let's say Burnham come out or let's say I come out, but I got a younger look. You know what I'm saying?
$4 million for a diamond, you gonna get jacked for it.
You better not never have a money problem. Because when you have to sell that diamond, and people like, where the diamond at, Lil Uzi? I call him Lil Uzi thing, because you know why. You know what I'm saying?
And the price of diamonds, they devalue. You know what I mean?
Man, that was stupid.
The minute
I wonder
it hit
if
his
it's a
forehead,
blood
it lost
diamond.
like 10 million.
They gonna get on him if it's a blood diamond. Now they gonna get the history of where his
Yeah,
diamond
it's coming
came
now.
from.
He gonna have to produce papers.
He gotta show where that diamond came
And
from.
look, guess what? The thing about that is it's all regular people who he got to prove. Who he got to prove. It ain't like it's a council or no shit. It's regular motherfuckers gonna demand to see papers. You know what I'm saying? I work at
Cubic.
Jimmy John's and I demand to see papers for that diamond. You know what I'm
The
saying?
cubic zirconian and
Right.
shit. You
Duh.
crazy.
Man, I can't believe. Like I say, they do the.
There was a meme.
Hey,
Wow,
how do
this
that
shit-
work though? Cause like, don't sunlight going through diamond create like a laser effect? You can burn some shit or something.
I ain't gonna be looking at something in the store. Outdoor
That's a
boys gonna cut a hole in the
magnifying
glass and shit. I ain't think this shit through, man.
You just gonna look ridiculous. I don't.
Is it glue? Did they like do like they do the little rings? And
It's
put a
surgically
slit and implanted and
implanted.
screwed it in?
I
That's
got the
fucking
I
retarded.
got the dog. Why?
You better not get into. Don't he like to crowd surf? Ain't he one of them motherfuckers that be
Yeah.
jumping off the? Yeah, it's-
Yeah.
He the second rapper I seen do this, and the other one wasn't on 24 million though.
It was funny
Right.
because I saw a meme yesterday where it showed the white meat and the blood trickling down his face like somebody had already stole it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I know Baby got a grill. That's what Baby did it, and then whatchamacallit, his grill screwed in.
Yeah, he got all his teeth
Yep.
removed.
Yeah, all his teeth. He
and
got all his teeth took out.
Bridged each tooth individually.
Yep. So them is his teeth. Got it done on TV.
Yeah.
They did it live on BET.
Baby?
Yep.
With his-
so
with his
them
new
is his.
teeth?
Yeah, them is his teeth.
The veneers, the new teeth?
No, I don't know he got the veneers. He got the veneers.
He got all
they
white
did
teeth
say.
now. He
They
took them out.
did say he right. They did. I did see that.
He said that on Wendy Williams that he was gonna take them out.
Yeah,
But
he got all white teeth.
did y'all hear her talking about her and Method Man
I didn't hear it other than just everybody.
done slept together? I know dog was at home.
Is
like,
that why he beat her up, telling his business?
Right.
Ain't he the one beat her up back in the day?
was it him or threatened her or some shit like that? I know they was into it. You know what I mean? But she keep up a lot of shit. You know, and like I said, I will never forgive her, y'all. I will never forgive that woman ever for how she did Whitney Houston. Because she had everything Whitney was going through, she was going through. And so that's like I got a serious ass drug problem. My whole life in shambles. But I'm always talking about fam on air. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't here, you a rapper or somebody, and I'm just you a famous rapper, and I'm just dude, and the whole time
You on
my
some
whole
shit.
shit is shit. I'm probably worse than you. Your shit just public. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't nobody know mine. It's secret. But it come out years after Whitney gone. Bitch, I know Whitney was like, bitch, if I could have been there, I'd have been like, and so for her
D.I.
to
Ward,
take
where
her,
was your psychic friends?
right, right. D.I. Ward made all that money and moved around. D.I. Ward.
Ain't she like Whitney auntie or
Miss
some
Cleo.
shit?
Yeah, they kin. They cousins or some shit like that. That's something to have that powerful family. Did y'all hear Busta Rhymes talking about all the people he went to high school with? Jay-Z, Biggie,
Wait a minute, was he on
Drink Champs.
Drink Champs,
Yeah.
yeah.
He done went to
He talked about it a little
motherfuckers
bit
like,
on
what was
85
that, a
South,
hip-hop
too.
high school? Everybody went to the damn school with him.
That's another
I'm like,
motherfucker.
imagine that. Going to school and everybody doing, and if you listen to some of them and they interviews and biopics, most of them it all started school. It involved school. Outkast, all them. We met at school. He was right. You know what I'm saying?
Beating
Shit
on the
used
lunch
to be
table.
like that.
They went to Cooley High.
Hey, they had to kill Cochise, man. I watched that shit like a butter go and still got teary. Was up like that. He was about to go to college and everything, fam. They ain't had to kill Cochise, man. He didn't even do shit. Riding in. Now, a little history, y'all, on that movie. Glenn Turman and all them was also directed it and shit. They said when they went to Chicago, that's where they shot it. They the gangsters and all the gang members was coming around and shit, and they ain't want no problem because
Right.
you know that's like real live. Hey, that's when Hoover and them he might even been out. You know what I'm saying? At the time when that was made.
He might got a cameo in that joint.
Right. Shit, because listen. He might, because they said to keep shit down, and they put them in the movie. So it was real motherfucking GDs and Vice Lords in that movie. And if y'all go back to the movie scene, when the big fight broke out, and Dog was like, he stepped on dude's foot or something. He was like, man, he did. And he was like, you know, I whoop your ass. And he was like, you in what army? And he was yup. He was like, this army, D-Psych ball. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker stood up, then he called his thing, and then they got it down. It was red and blue. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, he had to put real gang members in there. And he was like, that's how shit got protected and shit too. Because wouldn't nobody rob them and all of that shit. Because the gangs was like,
if you count them in, they gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
They learned that lesson on American Me.
Right.
They didn't count them people in.
Right. You can't do that with real gang members. And you making a gang movie and all that.
They made dude get raped in jail. The head of the Mexican mafia. They didn't like that in that American Me.
Okay, yeah.
Or was that Blood In, Blood Out?
American Me.
It was American Me, yeah.
Well,
you talking about
which part in the beginning?
When he was going through juvie.
When he was a juvie, yeah. Shit on my dick or blood on my knife. Yeah. I said, God damn, that shit.
They shot the movie set up. Shot the movie set up.
I be wondering that how they get the cameras there, man. It's what's called No-Go Zone on Prime, and they go to the worst hoods in the world. We was watching the one they in South Africa, the biggest gang down there in Cape Town is called the Americans.
Hey, because
they wear American flags.
Because American, ain't nobody more ruthless than goddamn Americans.
That's their gang colors, American flag.
Get the cameras there is look at today, man. Everybody want that attention.
Yep.
Everybody wants you to see what I'm doing.
Remember the City of God? That was based on a true story. That was real. Dude wanted to be on the news because dude was on the news.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers overseas be tough ass hypes. They probably go on in there and give them a bunch of meth like, y'all want to be on TV?
Listen, the roughest streets here, pussy, compared to some of these places over there where they walk around, where they shoot at the police and shit like that, man.
They in there like, I wish the police would come through here. Police ain't driving through
There's
here.
places like that in Jamaica where it's like the cops, when they come over there, they shooting because these motherfuckers go shoot back. Man, ain't nobody over here really doing that. This shit really puts. It's pretty much they come in here and kill 8-9 motherfuckers and a old ass cop like dropping this and say freeze, and they'll be like, "No, you fuck." Listen, I always say this: there are no, because this is to the young cats and shit that idolize some of these idiots and shit out here. There are no real killers in jail for murder. Unless they got caught on a humbug. They was asleep and woke up and SWAT was right there or some shit. Because any real killer is going to shoot it out. Why not? I'm not going to jail for life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know they coming for that,
and then
for that warrant?
Right. If I had enough nuts to kill him, well, I'm going to stop now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what? Because you a coward. You don't want to die. You want to kill, but
Buddy.
you don't want to die.
Look at Buddy, who killed the baby and old girl out of what's that? Off of 91st, right?
Yeah.
The Hogan, he in the joint, he in the county still fighting this case. When they police encountered him in Minnesota, now he done killed 2 people already.
Right.
And he got a chopper on his lap. He got the Draco on his lap. He pull off and go throw the gun and.
I don't want no problem. They always be like, we took him without incident. The translation, he's a big pussy. You know what I'm saying? He went out like a bitch. And now I'm finna go just deep for 1 second. I feel like this. If somebody took somebody that I love dearly, let's say it's for my child or something, I would rather this motherfucker go out shooting, or if he got caught, be a total fucking badass. Be somebody they got the shackle and all of that type of shit. because
Your ass
I
up
don't
there
want it to be you some bitch ass motherfucker done took my love. You a bitch and you took my people. You know what I'm saying? And now you crying and talking about you sorry and forgive you. You fucking